are going to study the Government of India Act. (1858). So here begins our crown rule that lasted from 1858 to 1947. We're going to study 3 Government of India Act, 3 Indian Councils Act and 1 Indian Independence Act. Easy no? उतना भी आसान नहीं है, आसान बनाना पड़ेगा हम लोगों को. सब कुछ आसान नहीं होता है. जितना भी चिल्ला लो आसान है. Now, jokes apart, Government of India Act, see the date, the year 1858. It's after the 1857. The British people are actually very what can I say, actually are very afraid of the Indians. Always they're actually very afraid. Always, they're from the very beginning. So what happened after the Sipahi Mutiny of 1857? In 1858, in the British Parliament, they passed the Government of India Act, and what happened? The company's rule came to an end. That is, now the territories will be just directly ruled by the British Crown. So number 1, number 2, and number 3. We have 3 parts. Let me tell you. What happened? Now the territories just went directly to under the Queen. That is Her Majesty. There is a term known as Her Majesty. In your book it is also written. The main point is that the Governor General of India would be known as the Viceroy of India. And who was the first Viceroy of India? I don't call them Lord. Canning. Okay. Canning was the first Viceroy of India. So he was actually a representative, a direct representative of the British Crown, the British Queen actually. And who was the British Queen during 1858? Comment it down. Number 2, end of company rule, that is COD and BOC were gone, and number 3 point is SOS. These 2 points are very easy, and I think you have remembered. I have still remembered it when I was in class 10. I have last studied this. So I have remembered this points कि कंपनी का रूल ख़त्म हो गया था, ब्रिटिश क्राउन के पास डायरेक्ट चला गया था. So I think you can remember this. And now SOS. What is SOS? A new post came into existence after passing the Government of India Act in 1858. The post is known as the Secretary of State. Secretary of State, 15, and issued. You have to remember this 3 points. So Secretary of States, he was a member of the British Parliament, the British Cabinet actually, Cabinet, and there are 15 members. So there was a council, the Secretary of State in Council. Where the Secretary of State would be the head, the chairman of the council, and the council was actually an advisory body. Okay. And last point was that the council, the Secretary of State in Council, was being a corporate. What is COD? Legal proceedings. So it had the power of doing any legal proceedings in India, or it can be sued. The power of being sued, or it might sued. Okay, like that. Legal proceeding Indians के ऊपर कर सकता था. इंग्लैंड और पार्लियामेंट कुछ लीगल प्रोसीडिंग्स इनके ऊपर भी डाल सकते थे. So in a nutshell, the Viceroy was actually the President of India you can take in that way. The ambassador, a secretary of state, the prime minister of India. He was a prime minister of India at that time. So if you can remember this, he had a council. Okay, like that. So these were the points you can remember from Government of India Act. Hope the points are very much clear to you. So thanks for watching the video. And there is a quote in Laxmikant that's not so important to remember. You can use that quote in your answer writing, but the main points are this: that Queen, the power went to the Queen, the territorial power. The Viceroy was appointed. The Canning was the first Viceroy of India. कंपनी का पावर चला गया. BOD COD were gone. सेक्रेटरी ऑफ स्टेट 15 मेंबर्स थे. एक एडवाइजरी बॉडी हो गया था काउंसिल. लीगल प्रोसीडिंग्स इंग्लैंड उन पर ले सकता था, वो इंडिया के ऊपर कुछ भी लीगल प्रोसीडिंग्स ले सकते थे, ये काउंसिल. ठीक है, दिस वर द पॉइंट्स यू हैव टू रिमेंबर. एंड लेट मी टेल यू वन थिंग. कैन यू रिमेंबर RWBC? Red White Blood Corpuscle. This is Robert Clive. This is Warren Hastings. I'm writing Warren only. This is Benting. And this is Canning. Okay. This Robert was the first governor of Bengal. Warren Hastings was the first Governor General of Bengal. Benting was the first Governor General of India, and Canning was the first Governor General of Viceroy of India. So ये हुआ था रेगुलेटिंग एक्ट से 1773. ये हुआ था चार्टर एक्ट से RACA 1833, and Viceroy is very easy. Government of India Act 1858. So thanks for watching the video. Hope you have enjoyed it. We'll meet soon.